Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today here in a 50-person free-for-all battle in Europe, and we have placed down our flag nice and early in Africa. We do have a halo of players around us, but so far nobody's too close to threaten us, which is pretty good. That one red player did move up north. That is an interesting one. That really kind of prevents me from being a centralized player, kind of more puts me in the middle. It's an interesting move on his part. We'll see how it kind of plays out for the both of us. But I really like how much space I have around here. And we're going to really try and take advantage of that and just grow in whatever direction we can and try and knock off these two players down here. Now, Mexico does give us a truce. We'll definitely take a truce with whoever wants one at this point. As we did touch the crown there for a moment, doesn't mean much in the beginning. Honestly, having the crown at any point prior to the bot phase being done doesn't mean anything, as it just kind of goes back and forth. But it is a nice little marker to see how you're doing, because now we're continuing our growth, be able to go up north and south. So we are looking pretty good. I didn't really want to go down south. I was a little bit worried about cutting off the red player from your old pal, but that's just kind of the way the board's developed. I'm not going to turn away free land for the sake of turning away free land. And now we'll just kind of hit the bots as we do. We want to be super careful with this and not attacking any bots that have a lot of troops, as I'm just concerned with being in the middle of, I don't want to get attacked, especially now that I have the crown. I'm a target. There's no way around that. So let's try and grab the rest of these bots and wait for these two. There we go. That's exactly what we were waiting for. So we do have a very centralized position, but we are in second place. We do have a good amount of troops, so hopefully that will carry us through. And Mexico is looking rather weak. Let's try and get some truces out, though. I don't know if I really want to attack Mexico. I'd much rather have him attack this player, but he wants to go up into him. I'm going to say yes, let's do that. I'll definitely let him take the charge first, as I kind of want to save up my troops. I don't want to get ganged up on New Zealand and your old pal, but he left. Oh my goodness. So we have to grab all this land really quickly. So that plan goes out the window. And new plan is now we go into the Iberian Peninsula immediately. This player's super weak. So is Mr. Bingus above him. So we're going to try and grab both of them in one fell swoop. It is a bit of a risk on our part. We are expending a lot of troops in the early game. But if we can get this amount of land in the early part, we'll go back from 10th place, hopefully into the crown or second place position. This will put us in borders with the crown, but the crown hasn't noticed. Mr. Bingus is gone. That's huge for us, as we're getting so much of this free land. His attack doesn't do anything. We do have to share a little bit of the land with the red player over there. Let's try and get a truce with the full sender. I'm a little bit cautious about that, as I don't want him to notice Mr. Bingus is going down. He does. I think I called attention to that by offering the truce, but that is okay, as we have more troops than him. Let's get a truce with this guy above us and just kind of sit around and wait out. Now, your old pal did not give us a truce. We'll try and give that one again. Maybe he's interested now that we're a little bit bigger. We're in second place now. We could go into the crown right away, but just based off his positioning, I'm not that worried about it. He's going to have a lot of enemies just by his natural borders, especially with a player like Botswana over on the eastern side. So maybe this is our time to go into old pal, but he's pretty strong, and Norway's might be keeping him in check. So maybe we go into New Zealand. He's got not a lot of troops, but I do want to save up a lot of my troops in comparison to full sender. I want to be ready if everyone starts going on him to be a contender. New Zealand goes in on the crown. That's very interesting indeed. Maybe we wait for the crown to go into New Zealand and then we start to push into him, but he's actually going up north. So he's a little bit distracted. We're hitting red interest. And now it's just, I think we do take out New Zealand. I think this is going to be the play right here. So let's try and get this done quickly. We hopefully won't have to share too much land with your old pal. I do expect a full send. Oh, we full sent your old pal. That's huge for us, as now we get all this land and we get the jump on your old pal because he had to recuperate a little bit of troops before he could attack. And we get a ton of land, and now we're in a great position with 5 million troops. Anyways, we do hit a little bit of lag spike, so I think now is the time to take out your old pal. He hasn't given us a truce at any point. I'm a little bit worried about player 96 over there kind of rolling through this if I try and take on the crown. So let's go ahead and start wiping him out, as the crown is a little bit occupied. Now, the red player does want to go in on the crown, and I'm going to say we can do that here in a minute, but as soon as I take out your old pal, this is definitely the priority at this moment in time, is grabbing this player and knocking him down. I'm going to give him a heart, just to not let him have him be inspired to attack me. Normally, I would not do this. I would be more attacking the crown. But just because Botswana is right there, he's in second place, and he is going to be kind of keeping the crown at bay from doing anything else. So I feel pretty confident in doing this, especially as the crown is attacking your old pal, helping us out, doing a little bit of the lifting for us. But we can't really count on him to do too much, so let's just keep attacking into your old pal and start to whittle him down. We do have 6 million troops, so this is working out. Now, player 96 is working his way through Norway. He sees what's going on, figures out your old pal is probably going to full send me here any minute, and is going to want some of that land. So let's really make a strong push to try and grab the rest of this land so we don't have to share it. Again, Botswana is right there as kind of a cover for us in this aspect. I'm a little bit worried about the white player moving down the full sender, But we do manage to grab most of this land. We do share it with player 96, who's now in 3rd place. We are slightly bigger than him, so let's try and get a truce with him and see what we can do about taking out the crown. I would love to go in on him, but I don't want to go on him first. I'm a little bit concerned about that. I'm going to give you a thumbs up. Let's try and get Botswana in on this. Let's try and get Meh. Let's try and get player 933 on this. And he's at 11 million troops, so this is about as close as it's going to get. Unfortunately, Botswana doesn't give me any kind of indication that he's going to attack. The Holy Roman Empire and me could take this player down. He did attack me. Okay, well, now is as good a time as any, so let's go into him, give him a big attack. Hopefully that'll inspire others to attack. Let's try and get the red player in on this as well. Hopefully this is not our sacrificial lamb moment. He does boat into him, so thank goodness the red player is there. Tremendous help. He full sends Botswana. That's huge for us as we get so much of this land, and now we get the crown. We're in a very dangerous situation in terms of what happens next, because we do have player 96 on our borders who is not attacking anybody. He's just saving up. So I think what I'm going to do is strike while the iron's hot and take out Botswana. Reason for this being is I just want to have a little bit more land in case somebody does try and attack me. I'm a little bit worried about Meh. I could go into him right away, but honestly, if I go into him, then I got to take out the rest of those 3 players up there, probably along with the United States as well. The United States is probably the player I'm least likely to attack. Let's try and get a truce with Meh. United States offers a truce. Interesting. I know I don't want to attack him, but do I want a truce with him? Yeah, I do. Okay, so we asked Meh for a truce. If he gives me the truce, then I'm going to go in on player 96, as he is pretty strong and shares really good borders with us. Hasn't done anything, so he's just saving up his troops to attack. I'm a little bit worried about that. Meh does give us a truce, so we'll go into player 96 right away, start whittling him down. Hopefully the red player doesn't attack us. Now, Meh might have been a better target just because the red player would have been able to help us out. That was a huge target. Meh immediately betrays the truce. So he's attacking us, and now we're having to fight off 2 demons at once. Meh's the stronger of the 2 targets, but 96 has not got too many troops, and there's a lot of people around Meh, so I'm banking on the fact that others are going to want to attack him. So if somebody wants to help me attack player 96, that would help really speed up this process, because eventually he is beating me back a lot, and I am getting attacked quite heavily by Meh, and the Ultimus Romanium is right there. He might be able to help me out with this. He's got 7 million troops, so let's keep fighting down player 96. Let's try and get him involved on this. See what his thoughts are. If he wants to go in on this, then I'll go in on Meh with him. Oh goodness, that green player over there full sending is not good for business, as it strengthens the 2 players I do not want it to strengthen. Let's try and just keep attacking player 96 as he doesn't accept the truce. He's down to 5 million. Let's give a counterattack to Meh just to maybe slow him down a little bit and maybe inspire the red player to attack as well, but he doesn't seem to be too inclined to do that. So now we are really stuck in a hard battle here, as the red player I think is trying to go into the Nordic countries above. He's down to 1 million troops, and we are constantly getting battled back, as USA and Facilia play are not doing anything on this. Neither is the red player. And wow, that was a big attack. So now he has the crown. That might actually be good for us. So does Meh. Maybe someone wants to truce with us now, but oh, he get full sent on. Well, let's give him another big attack. Maybe strengthen Meh a little bit more so the crown doesn't change hands as much, so that we can maybe focus in on being friends. We do ask him for a truce. Hopefully he accepts that and recognizes the true enemy above us is going to be the one that destroys us. So let's try and get everybody in on attacking Meh. Right now, I need to turtle up as I'm being the one attacked, and he's attacking me quite viciously. Let's give a counterattack. Player 96 so far hasn't joined the battle, neither has the United States or the player of the Nordic countries, so things are looking bad. This guy's down to 1 million troops. Ooh, I'm sorry. I need this land. I'm going to actually betray you. I think I need this land if I'm going to be able to survive, if I'm going to be a threat on the board. Player 96 has attacked Meh, so maybe that'll take a little bit of attention off us. It does not. Meh is going in with me on it with so much force, but this does strengthen our position a little bit. I'm very sorry to the Ultimus. He was a good friend. We just needed the land. But 96 is going pretty hard on Meh, and as long as Meh is continuously attacking me, United States is involved as well. That's huge. That's huge. So let's let player 96 keep doing what he's doing. Hopefully Meh will stop attacking me and kind of realize, oh my gosh, we're getting attacked by player 933 up there in the United Kingdom. That's really frustrating. Hopefully that was a mistake, and hopefully he kind of recognizes the weight of what is happening. No, he does not. He is still attacking me. That is really frustrating. So let's give him... Let's try and say, no, don't do that. Let's give a truce. Come on, let's attack this guy and start pushing back into Meh. Like, you cannot be attacking somebody in this situation. Like, I don't know what your plan is, but let's give him an attack back. And what we might need to do is just kick him off the entire United Kingdom if he keeps this up. He does accept the truce, so hopefully that kind of... And he immediately betrays it. So let's get some lighter attacks in. As player 96 has more troops than Meh, and the United States and 96 are attacking Meh, so hopefully United States does attack me as well. When it rains, it pours, brothers, but we're going to stick in this to the very end. Let's try and get a truce with Meh. United States didn't mean to attack, so we're going to give that back. And let's see. Let's try and get a truce with Meh. He's still attacking me. I'm going to give a truce with player 933, even though he's attacked me multiple times. He's just not an opportune target at the moment. So Meh's going into the United States. Player 96 is going into Meh. So what my strategy here is to build up my troops and then go back into player 96. Although player 933 is continuously attacking me. So let's go ahead and save Meh from his imminent downfall and start attack. Well, let's knock this guy off. Oh my gosh, I'm so done with this right now. I will join the fight as soon as this guy's off the board. He's just in a position of trying to throw for everyone. I know everyone's in this game to win it and they're in it for themselves, but I'm so tired of being attacked and having my troops wasted by this player. And it's not at a point where the game's gonna be lost if I'm not attacking right now. So we do waste a good amount of troops on that attack. I still feel like it's worth it just to get him off of me. Now he has to boat back in. So now we're at 14 million. So let's begin the assault on player 96. Matt is still in this. Our combined strength along with the United States is still enough to take down 96. So let's keep working on this. 96 is attacking me, which takes a little bit of pressure off Matt, who is definitely going to want to attack player 96 as he stole the crown away from him and is quite the danger. So we are quite zoomed out right now just to get a good view of the map, making sure that we can spot any boats from player 933 and hopefully knock that down. But we're just continuously going to be attacking player 96 in this assault and just kind of biding our time on this, making sure that we're at red interest every time we do attack. Mez attacking as well. He's doing less attacks. And player 96 is doing pretty heavy counterattack, so he's wasting a lot of troops in this action. So let's just keep attacking him here and keep slowly but surely knocking him down. Now, Mr. Bingus, Mick Bingus does want a truce. That's funny. Let's go ahead and knock this guy off these islands so he cannot boat back into us. I'm so tired of dealing with this man. And continue our assault on player 96. We're kind of having to fight a little mini game in between the actual battle. Fortunately for us, Matt is giving some consistent attacks, which is working out really well for us, as player 96 has almost traded the crown with us. He does have a lot more troops than us, but that is because, again, we're having to fight the mini game in the game. Now, as we constantly get knocked back, what we are waiting for is just to make sure that we have high troops. And this guy's coming back again. Oh my gosh, I'm going to kick him off immediately. Not going to deal with this again, as he goes right back up. We're going to go up here and just keep trading land. I'm not too concerned about this, as our pixel count with player 96 is pretty equivalent at this time. So let's keep going back into him and starting to knock him down, as we do have the crown, which does mean that Matt could turn tables and attack me. That would make a lot of sense. I would understand that. Same with the United States, but the United States for the most part has been a bro. 96 is attacking me on the same time I'm attacking him, so the land borders do not change much. And that's kind of what we're hoping for in this moment. Now this guy's sending so many boats. Okay, well that's enough of this. And we're gonna go straight into him. I'm so done with this. We're gonna try and truce with 96 just for a moment so I can take out this player right here. I'm very tired. I'm gonna let him land all of his boats and I'm gonna take him out as soon as possible, as Mez still hasn't attacked me. He's still attacking player 96, so hopefully the two of them are distracted. But I cannot let this player who has 7 million troops continuously attack me and waste my troops. He's just being a spoiler at this point, so let's knock him out of the game, as he's got 4 million troops left, and we've got a strong enough beachhead where he can't really kick us off at this point. And hopefully Matt will be inspired to take some of this land with me and we can just get this player out of here. I'm so done with this guy, as he's got 1 million left. So we are still getting attacked by player 96, but we still do have the crown, so I'm not worried about it. Matt has broken the truce and has attacked us as well. Probably rightfully so. I've left him on his own for quite some bit. So we'll take out the rest of this and just kind of see what we can do from here and saving up our troops. We did spend a lot of troops on that. It was probably an emotional moment. Got a little tilted, won't lie. But I was just so tired of him attacking me. It's being a little fly on the wall. United States is attacking me, which is a darn shame. So let's give him the crying face. That really hurts my feelings. And what do we do from here? Player 96 is still the strongest. And I think we just kind of let ourselves get attacked, as player 96 almost has the crown away from us again. But I think we can give him an attack back and grab some of this land as he counterattacks us. He's counterattacking us to stop the land, but he's wasting a lot of troops in doing so. Mez going after the United States, which is great for us, as now we have more of an isolated one-on-one that we can take out player 96. As Mez is very strong, so we want to make sure to keep up our troops very high and kind of wait for the full send. It's definitely going to come from player 96 at any moment now. Hopefully we get him below 10 million before he does that, but we've won the war. Nope, he full sends us right away. That's unfortunate, but our positioning was great. Our strategy was sound. As United States is going to cut off Meh from grabbing all that land, so the land that we lose goes into another player, not the crown. So we'll grab the rest of this land and prepare to take on Meh, as we have about 15 million troops. So try and get a truce back with the United States, as Meh's still going in on the United States, which frees up our troops. So as soon as we get these troops back, we're immediately going into Meh. And we're counterattack every attack he does. So every attack he goes into the United States, we're going to attack back and just keep up this pattern. We're only 10,000 pixels or 6,000 pixels away from gaining the lead. So as long as the United States doesn't full send at this moment and just holds, I think the two of us can make it out of this together. He's been a bro from the beginning. We're going to be a bro till the end, and just keep attacking Meh as we do steal the crown away from him. Meh's made a huge tactical error in attacking the United States rather than attacking one of the major players. I can understand the frustration as the United States has been attacking him, and I just went after somebody who was attacking me who was not a major player. And so we will just continuously keep attacking Meh, as we've got 2 million pixel advantage, or 2 million troop advantage on him. And we've expanded our pixel lead to about 34,000. So we'll just keep up the attacks on this front. He's wasting a lot of troops at this point. And now we need to save up a little bit to prepare for the full send. So after this attack, I think we're just going to hold off for a little bit, get our troops up, and just kind of wait around. One more attack should do it. And there he goes. He's down to 12 million. Well, maybe we can continue on. My fear is that I just will get below United States, who's got about 5 million troops of his own. So we don't want to get full sent on in this position, but I think at this point we can handle it. We just need to kind of finish things off here, waiting for that moment to come, and just constantly saving up our troops so that we can finish up this off in one fell swoop. We have the advantage. Let's go ahead and take out player 96, who is constantly attacking us. That's getting a little bit annoying. Another little fly on the wall there. And now we can start to take out Meh. And we've got about 6 million, or we got about 5 million troops. So let's give a part to the United States, who's been saving up his troops. We don't want him to turn on us at this point. And we'll just keep attacking this Meh player, slowly but surely whittling him down. We have an 8 million troop advantage and almost a 100,000 pixel advantage. So things are trending in the right direction. The United States has been a friend. We have never attacked him, and I think that's an important distinction in this game that we're going to hopefully play to our advantage, as we are continuously taking down Meh, just kind of at this point waiting for the full send. There's no chance of him coming back by any means, as we really have control over the crown. Now, this could get spoiled a little bit by the United States. We're almost at the point where the pixel count will be in our favor too much, and it is now. So we have more pixels and troops than they do combined, so we can continuously keep attacking Meh. He's down to 16 million troops. And slowly but surely willing, and he full sends the United States, and that is going to wrap things up here. So quite the hard-fought battle. There's always a reason to stay in the game, even if it feels like all is lost, and that is the reason why. So GG's to all involved. This was a heck of a game, and thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've made it this far in the video. If you haven't made it this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.